Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. My name's Katie Thomas. I am the one who's been sending you all the information so far. So, as I say, thank you ever so much for joining. The session should last no more than half an hour. I'm going to talk you through the platform, and give you any chance to answer or ask any questions that you need. But hopefully, I will cover everything. But any questions, pop them in the chat box, and I'll come to them at the end. So my name's Katie. I am the Events Delivery Manager for GTI. We are providing the platform for the fair next month, working with the 15 universities. And just in all the hellos. So, hi, guys. So I'm going to talk you through the platform starting now. So before we get going, just to say the technical requirements for the platform is it's best used in Google Chrome. So do make sure that you are using that, as that may hinder some of the platform's functionality. And next, if for the best experience, do connect outside of any secure networks either. So if you're on your VPN or anything like that, normally accessing the fair outside of that VPN will mean that you can take part in the video calls and one-on-one video interviews and things like that. So I'm going to share my screen now. Hopefully that you can all see this. And so when you log on, this will be the screen that you see. This is the welcome screen. And first of all, you need to complete your onboarding link. So once you've completed your onboarding link, I will then be able to provide you access to the fair to be able to start building your booth. So for anyone who's not done that, you should have already received an email from me. Complete that, and I can make you exhibitors at the fair for you to start building your stand. So once you've completed that link, you'll get an invitation from me to log on to the platform and register your details. So you'll be invited to pop in your email address, create an account, create a password, and fill in some profile information. We are obviously asking the students to complete as much of this profile information, and we would love you to also complete as much of this profile information. So add your photo, add a little about you, let the students know what department that you're working in. So when they come to your stand and they're going to reach out to you, they know exactly who is the best person to reach out to and to talk to. And that will really help the interactions on the day. So go through the details. It is worth noting that it's the same registration form for exhibitors as it for students. So there may be a few fields that you just need to drop down and select not applicable, I'm an exhibitor, and just fill in all those fields for us. So once you're logged in, you should see this page, a welcome, and exhibitors at the top. So at the moment, while all you the companies are building their stands, it looks quite bare at the moment, but as we go, we're going to fill in more and more as we go before we open the fair platform to the students. So as it is a little bit bare at the moment, I'm going to show you our demo site and talk you through all the functionalities, and it will be exactly the same. So I've created this demo site for us, and just to talk you through each aspect of it. So obviously this is the main screen, the welcome screen, and students will access the exhibitors here. And again, worth noting that you will see exactly the same that the students will see. So you can browse and take a look around, and you can see exactly what the student sees of your stand as well. So exhibitors at the top, and then all the exhibitors will be listed like this in alphabetical order. And so you can customize absolutely every aspect of your stand. So this banner image is known as the listing page banner. That you can upload that. You can use your logo. So this is what the students will see coming in first, and seeing all the lovely booths listed out. So students can click on your banner, click on your stand, and this is what is included on your booth. So you can add a banner at the top, and that's the spotlight banner. You can add your logo, you can add social media links, you can add an About Us section, you can create a call to action. So if you wanted students to register or find out more or anything like that, you can create a call to action where students get directed to an external page. If you've got some promotional videos, you can add the videos. If you've got any graduate roles or specific streams that you want to let students know about, you can add them here. And all the people who are listed on the stand will be at the bottom as well for students to click on and have a look at your profile. So what's really great about this as well is that students can visit your profile, and there is a functionality of live chat, and this is a group chat. So anyone who visits your stand can see this chat stream. It's for all to see, and students can message and you can reply. You can pin messages at the top too. So if you're need to be temporarily away from your stand, you can pop them a note there. You can put a message in there as well to encourage the conversation. As an exhibitor member, not that we have experienced this, but if there is any inappropriate comments or anything like that, as the exhibitor allocated to this stand, you can delete any messages as well. So you can see emojis and all sorts of those interactions. If any students are asking any good questions, again from here you can click on them and you can click on their profile, and you can see their information as well if you wanted to follow up with them. So we are really encouraging you to be as proactive in the at the fair as possible. It's there for the two-way conversation. Not only are students going to reach out to you, but do be proactive and reach out to the students as well. So that's a little bit about what will your stand will look like. If you also wanted to upload a video at the top of your stand, you can do that as well. So that will come up as soon as someone clicks on your stand. So, how do you update all that information? So I would have sent you a document and it's got all the stand specifications, all the logo images, dimensions, and things like that. But if you go, so once you have been allocated as a exhibitor, you can click on your profile image at the top right hand corner. You can either click edit profile, and that is edit profile. That is your personal profile. So if you want to update any information there, that's where you update your personal profile about you. Don't confuse it with your exhibitor profile. You can see that's the exhibitor dashboard below, and you will see that you have been allocated to your stand. So if you can't see that, it's because you haven't yet been assigned to your stand. Just drop me an email, and I will be able to make sure that you are allocated. So click on exhibitor dashboard and this is what you see. So this is your exhibitor center. I'm going to come back to the analytics in a minute, but if you click on the first or second tab and that says edit profile, you can see that all the aspects are here for you to upload. So whether it's your logo, whether it's the spotlight banner, and everywhere that there is something to upload, the platform is really good and it actually tells you what the size dimensions should be, and the file size limits. So if you wanted to upload an image or if you wanted to upload a video, you can just copy and paste the YouTube link in there and that'll do that for you. Here's the description that's about us, and that has some basic formatting as well. If you wanted to link anything or do some bullet points, that can all be done, and it tells you the character limit in the corner there. If you wanted to put a contact email address in, mobile number, address, you can add in all your social media links as well, website address. If you wanted to upload any brochures, PowerPoints, documents, PDFs, you can pop them in here. And again, it's 5 MB maximum there, and students will be able to download those directly from your booth. The custom CTA is the custom call to action. So if you wanted to direct them to a page where they want to register more, you can do that. And again, there's over 900 characters there that you can put in. So you can change the button label as well. And then here's where that listing banner image is. So where the students are searching for exhibitors, that's the image that will be behind your logo. And again, it sort of shows you the image size. So whenever you make any changes, though, always make sure that you click save. And if you're not sure about how anything looks, save and go back to the exhibitors, and you can kind of go backwards and forwards until you're happy with everything. So to go forward, team members. So here you can see who has been allocated to your stand, what other colleagues are at your stand. So everybody at your stand has the same admin access. So me and Victoria would be able to come in and update any aspect of the stand. If a colleague's name is missing, or you're expecting to see someone who isn't there, or likewise if someone has been added in error, let me know, drop me an email, and that all needs to be done my side. So yeah, just drop me an email and we can make sure that the right people are allocated to your booth. Next is product and services. So this was the part that has been actually renamed. I've renamed it as standard, I think, for everybody to graduate roles, but feel free to change that label if you wish to, if there's something more appropriate. And this can be, so you're able to actually upload 20 of these images if you would like. And again, really customizable. You can change the title name, the description, the button, and you can upload an image as well. And again, just always make sure that you click save. Videos, if you want to upload videos, these can be done in a YouTube or Vimeo format. And again, it says you can upload 20 if you wish. If you've got 20 videos to share, you can do that. And they'll all be displayed on your profile, and you can give each a little caption. And then going back into analytics. So throughout the day of the fair, you'll be able to refer back to this, and we strongly recommend that you do. You'll be able to see how many active users you've got on your stand, how many views your videos have had, how many profile views that you've had, and more importantly as well, it will also show your engaged users. So it will tell you how many people who have visited your stand. So if you're looking for students to reach out to, this is a great place to start, because you can see who has been looking at your stand visited. It gives you kind of a score of how much engagement they've had, and tells you whether they're hot, warm, or cold. You can click on them and it will show you the profile of that student, and you can send them a message if you wish as well. So that is setting up your exhibitor stands. And again, I've created a couple of little shorter videos as well, but any questions at all, drop me a message and we'll be able to help. So going back to the main screen, now to talk about kind of the engagements and searching attendees. So on the right-hand side here, you will be able to find an attendee tab. If you click on that, it will list all the attendees who have registered to join us at the fair. So all the students will be listed. And I'm just going to, if you click on that, will pop it out. And so this shows you the attendees. And in the same way that students can search for exhibitors, for relevant exhibitors by the different sectors, you can also search the attendee list. So you can click on the filter button, and for this purposes, I've kept it very simple, but you'll be able to sort by graduation year, obviously university degree, and a few other things as well. So if you're interested in a particular student from a particular degree subject, so if you're interested in computer science students, for example, you can click on computer science, and this will show you all the students who are studying computer science for you to reach out to. It's important to note that we won't be sharing any of the student data afterwards. So in the same way that if you were to come to an in-person fair, we won't be sharing with you any of the student data. So if you do speak to any students and you are interested in following up with them, chat to them, ask them for their email address. We'll be asking them to put their LinkedIn in their profile. So as I say, be proactive in your approach, and try and chat to as many students as you can to get their details, so you can make sure that you're following up with them afterwards. So I found Monica, who's studying computer science. I can click on her. I can find see that she's studying computer science in London and looking for an internship. Brilliant, great. So I've got internships to offer. So I can either send Monica a chat message and say that would she like to have a catch up later? Love to talk to her more about the opportunities that we have, or I can send her a meeting invite. Um, for the fair on the 1st of June. That will only show that date that's available, and for the time period that the fair is live. So you can choose a date. Let's choose today, and let's see if she wants to have a chat at 3 o'clock. So I can send her a message. I can change this message as well to say, hi, I'd like to have a catch up with you later, and then send. And so you can see that meeting request has been sent. And then you will be waiting for her to reply. So there'll be notifications in the platform, and she'll also get an email address. And likewise, if any students request any meetings with you, you'll get a notification within the platform pop up, and you should also get an email as well, with that reminder. So to accept or reject any meetings, if we go back up to the top, you can see the little paper aeroplane is here as well. So if anyone has sent you any messages, you can kind of refer back to them there. There's notifications. So I can see that Joey's actually sent me a meeting request, and that's there for me to accept or reject it. But to access your meetings, click on My Schedule, and click on View My Schedule. And this will give you the calendar for the day of the fair. And as you can see, there's already a couple of meeting requests here. The one that I sent to Monica is pending. If I change my mind, you can withdraw it. I can see that Joey has sent me a message, and that's waiting for me to accept or decline that. It's so students can send multiple invites until a meeting has been accepted, that it'll keep that slot free in your calendar until it's blocked out with another meeting. So you may find that you may have 2 or 3 meeting requests for 2:30 on the day of the fair. Obviously, you can only accept one. So if you do have to decline any, you can have a look at the profile, see who's the most relevant. If you find that actually Joey, you don't want to speak to him, he's not that relevant, click decline, and then good practice, what we're recommending is actually following up with a short message just to say, sorry, I'm really busy at 2:30. Can you fit in another time? Or send me your email address and I'll follow up separately. Something like that, just so it's a good experience for the students, that they're not just getting a straight decline message, that there is a reason as to why you are not having the time to chat with them. So, or you can accept it, which is great, and you just click on accept. Joe will then get a message to say that the meeting has been accepted, and then you'll get a notification just shortly before that meeting is due to start. So the meetings are 15 minutes long, and will open within the browser. So I actually should be able to join this meeting now, just to show you what that looks like. So when you click on join, as I say, it will open up within the browser like this. If you're having any technical problems, as I say, please make sure that you're using Google Chrome outside any secure networks, as it won't work. If you're still having problems and you're in Google Chrome, have a look at the little padlock at the top of your screen, and make sure that you've given your browser the correct permissions as well. So make sure that the camera and microphone and sound are all on, and that means that you shouldn't have any problems. There is a short troubleshooting guide as well, which I will share, just to check a few more settings. If this isn't the case, we can go through that with you as well. And then I'm going to turn that off. So normally I'm using my camera for this stream, which is why my camera isn't shown for this. You click apply changes, and the meeting will launch. And then it says obviously waiting for Joey to join as well. Within this, you can share your screen, and as you can see that the meeting is counting down the 15 minutes. So just to be mindful of that. And again, just making sure that you're following up with the students afterwards. And then to leave, you can just click on the X and leave. You can then follow up with them afterwards if you wish. If you don't want to be doing meetings, or if you won't be doing any kind of one-on-one chats, or if there's a couple of colleagues attending the fair and you're only attending the afternoon, for example, what you can do, or what I would advise you to do pretty much straight away, one of the first things that you do when logging onto the platform, is to block out some time. So you can, so if the fair was tomorrow, for example, and you're not available in the morning, you can click on the individual slots and block out the times in your calendar. So this means that when a student clicks on your profile and is looking to book in a meeting with you, those times do not appear for them to choose and to book in. So that means that it should limit the amount of notifications that you get. Likewise, if you are someone who will not be taking part in any meetings at all, but you just want to do chats, if you go into your profile on the top right hand corner and click on settings, here you can opt out of chat messages and opt out of meeting requests as well if you like. That means if someone was to click on your profile, they wouldn't be able to do any interactions. Obviously, we don't recommend that. We want you to, as I say, make the most of the day, by making lots of connections, lots of chats, etc. Um, so, so to go back into the Scottish Fair, um, there is obviously all the exhibitors listed. I think we've got over 80 at the moment. So some are starting together, which is really great to see. Um, the universities also have their own section as well. So you may find on the day that you may get a message from one of our university colleagues, popping you a message, just seeing how you're getting on, seeing how you're enjoying the day, and any feedback. And again, if you or your colleagues have any problems on the day as well, there is an exhibitor section for you to click on. Me and one of the team from my side will be kind of monitoring this. So all the videos, all the user guides will be uploaded to this hub. So just they're all in one place. So if you need anything, this is the place to come. So I've done some short videos of kind of no more than 5 minutes of all the individual pieces of information that I've just gone through. The recording of this I'll also upload to this area as well, for you to refer back to. The exhibitor guide that I think I've sent the majority of you is saved here, and the troubleshooting guide as well. If you're having any technical problems, that's all saved here. And my email address is there if you need me on the day or in the lead up, or you can send me a message through the platform, and I'll try and come back to you as soon as I can. So I think that is everything. So you should be able to see, if I was to go back to the welcome and the attendee tab, you can see that there are already lots of students kind of registered to the fair, which is really great to see. And I think that is everything. So I'm just going to go back through the chat quickly just to see if anybody's got any questions. So yes, this session is being recorded. We'll upload it to our YouTube channel and share it afterwards. Yeah, the fair is happening 10 till 4. The time zone is on British Summer Time. So currently we are now 2:30. Is there a way to select students from our own institution to invite them to the booth? Yeah, Andrew, yeah, and you found it, brilliant. Will students be able to access any university booth? So they can access all university booths, so not just their own. They will be able to see all booths in the same way that they can see all exhibitor booths. How many people would you recommend to have in the booth? Oh, that's a good question. I would say maybe as minimum 2, 3, perhaps across the course of the day, depending on I guess the roles and opportunities that you have available. If you do have the ability to be proactive and to reach out to students, as I say, the more that you're going to be able to put into the fair, the more that you're going to get out of it. If you've got perhaps different representatives from different areas of the business that are able to help out, I think it really just depends on your capacity as a team. But as I say, kind of as a minimum, I would say at least two of you to be able to make the most of the day. Next question: Does each individual have their own calendar, or is it one calendar per booth? So it's each individual. So it's what your personal availability is to be able to meet and to chat to people. Will students be able to book meetings with us for the day of the fair, so they wouldn't be able to request? Yeah. So the one-on-one meetings will only be available on the day of the fair. So on the 1st of June. Those meetings will go live. So their platform itself will be online until the middle of June. We are asking you as exhibitors to complete your stands by the 27th of May, please, because on the Monday the 30th, we will be opening the fair to the students. So at the moment, there's a bit of a barrier, so the students can't see or view your exhibitor stands just yet. But on the Monday the 30th, we'll be opening the fair to the students. It just gives them be able to give them a good look around ahead of the fair that's taking place on the Wednesday. At that point, they can start booking in meetings with you to take place on the 1st of June. So I hope that makes sense. But so chat messages will be able to take place, but it's just the one-on-one meetings will only be available to happen on the Wednesday, the 1st of June. Is there a way to add a video not on YouTube or Vimeo? Unfortunately, it is only on YouTube or Vimeo, but it is super easy to upload um, videos to YouTube, to create a YouTube account. Not a problem at all. If anyone's got any, Andrew, if you've got any problems, send me a message. I'm sure we can come up with a workaround for you. If students don't respond to meeting requests during the day, can you follow up afterwards? Yes. If Hayley, if they haven't received the notification or they've not checked their emails for whatever reason, we will obviously be sending them emails throughout the day as well from our side with little reminders about kind of who the exhibitors are and that they should be logging on and checking. But if they don't respond to the meeting request, you can always send them a chat message. If they've added their LinkedIn in their profile, by all means have a look at their LinkedIn profile, and perhaps you can follow up that way. Can you share your screen in meetings with students? Yes, you can. Yeah, that's all within there. As I say, you just got the 15 minutes, and yeah, you can share your screen. That's not a problem at all. So, any more questions? Oh, and that's dead on past. Lovely. Yes, it does. So does it cut you after 15 minutes? Yes. But there is a timer um, on the screen, and that counts down. So you'll just need to keep an eye on that, and then it'll cut you off. Any final questions? But so I really hope that that's helped. Um, You may receive a couple of emails from me over the next couple of days, a few little reminders on the way. As I say, your stand needs to be completed by the 27th of May. If you need to add or remove any colleagues, drop me a message and I'll be able to sort that out for you. That is really it's a manual task for me and the team. So just bear with me if I don't reply straight away, but we'll get it done for you. Um, and yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, no, thanks ever so much for joining, everybody. I'm going to leave it there, and we will speak to you soon. Have a good rest of the afternoon.